Gentleman from New York reserves. The gentleman from Massachusetts is recognized.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the gentleman from New York for yielding me the customary 30 minutes, and I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, we are here today for a rule on two measures, two lousy measures doubling down on Republicans' agenda to help big banks and big polluters. SJ Res 13 is a gift-wrapped giveaway to Wall Street, plain and simple. It would make it easier for big banks to get even bigger, hurting small businesses and communities in the process. SJ Res 31 is even worse, a blatant handout to big polluters, putting corporate profits ahead of our constituents' health and safety. And this isn't new, Mr. Speaker. That's been the Republican playbook all Congress long. Help the polluters, help the banks, help Wall Street, help CEOs, help everyone except the working people who actually need it. And you may ask why? I would say follow the money. Look at the donations. One of the things we need to get serious about in this Congress, and hopefully when Democrats take control of the House after the next election, this will be a priority, and that is campaign finance reform. All this excessive money from big industry, from big banks, from corporations, from people like Elon Musk, pollute this chamber in a way where the needs and the wants of regular people get put to the side. It is disgraceful, if we are being honest here, Mr. Speaker. But as bad as these two bills are, and I can't emphasize enough, they're really bad, they're just the warm-up act. In fact, this is filler. We weren't even supposed to be dealing with these bills. We were supposed to be dealing with the budget reconciliation bill. Because of the disarray within the Republican conference, all of a sudden these bills appeared. Because in just over 13 hours, Mr. Speaker, the House Rules Committee will meet, starting at 1 o'clock in the morning, to debate a bill that steals from the American people so they can help out the billionaire donors who write them big checks. Now let me ask, if this bill is so great, so big, so beautiful as Donald Trump says it is, then why the hell are we debating it in the middle of the night? Why not debate it in broad daylight, where the American people can tune in and hear what it's really about? Well, we all know the answer. We all know the answer. And I encourage the American people to pay attention to what's happening very, very, very early in the morning here in the United States Capitol. Watch what happens in the Rules Committee at 1 o'clock in the morning. To all the insomniacs out there, tune in at 1 o'clock in the morning and watch what unfolds in that committee. Republicans do not want you to pay attention to their tax scam. Hell, Trump doesn't even want Republicans to pay attention to what's in this bill. He told you guys to close your eyes and vote for this garbage. Republicans were ordered not to say a word in committee, just fall in line and rubber stamp it. And now listen to this. Now they're sneaking a change into the rules, buried in the fine print of this rule, to give themselves same-day authority to bring the bill to the floor with a moment's notice. This bill is over 1,000 pages long. They want to ram it through the Rules Committee, potentially changing it, and we know that there are changes coming, and then vote on it just hours later. A bill that adds trillions to the deficit and kicks millions of people off their health care. Now, you guys once bragged about requiring 72 hours to review legislation. Remember that? Now you're ready to toss that promise in the trash to serve Trump's demands. And if my colleagues in the Freedom Caucus vote for this rule, they will have reached a new height of hypocrisy. It is unbelievable to me that they cry and whine about passing bills without the time to read them, and then they come down here and support ramming a bill through committee in the middle of the night and bringing it straight to the floor. Unbelievable, hypocritical. Let's be real. This bill that we will be debating, this budget reconciliation bill, is a disaster. It is unpopular. It is indefensible. This is all about massive, huge tax breaks to billionaires paid for by stealing from working Americans. That's not hyperbole. That is just the truth. It rips away Medicaid from parents and grandparents. It slashes food assistance for children. The biggest cut in food assistance in history is contained in this bill. It drains resources from the moms and dads, all to fund giveaways for those at the very, very top. And any backroom deals made in the next few hours to twist arms and to buy votes, well, they're only going to make this terrible bill even worse. And this is not what democracy looks like. This is what corruption looks like. And shame on every single person who votes to advance this awful process by torching any semblance of a fair process. A vote for this rule is a vote to allow Republican leadership to jam this bill through the House without enough time to even read it. Zero transparency, zero respect for this institution or the members here. Just close your eyes and vote for it. That's what Trump told you to do. Close your eyes and vote for it. Mr. Speaker, the American people deserve a hell of a lot better than this rushed, reckless process. They deserve leaders who work for them, not for the billionaires. And I urge a no vote, and I reserve the balance of my time.